Hey, beautiful people. This is Marissa, Monique again, and this is part 3 of how to work through breakups. So let's get right into it. The first way I would suggest working through a breakup is to actually get rid of all of the visual triggers. That can be items or gifts, things that you receive from your partner that you need to kind of discard or pack away. Some of those things you can give back to them if they're valuable enough. Sometimes you can sell them even if that helps you, but not in a petty way. Don't consider these things petty, or don't sell these things from a petty place. Just in a place where you know that you need to move on. And if that thing is going to cause you not to move on, if it's just going to stand out and it's a little too nostalgic, then get rid of it. You need to limit the music, the activities, the foods that remind you of them. I remember a long time ago, me and a boyfriend used to go to the same restaurant on like a Friday or Saturday night, and we used to sit in the same little booth. And at the restaurant, the owners took pictures of people and Kodak pictures of people, or Polaroids, I should say, and posted them on this board, when you first came into the restaurant. Well, after we broke up, I couldn't go there anymore for quite some time. I think I kind of skipped that place for at least 2 years, maybe even longer, because it was just so nostalgic, and it was just a place where I could idealize him and idealize us, and how, fantastic we were as a couple. It just caused great sorrow, and so I had to kind of remove that. Funny enough, I have a homeboy that said that anytime he goes through a breakup, he got to get rid of his underwear, honey, like all his underwear. I don't know what kind of freaky stuff he was doing, but he says he has to get rid of all of his underwear when he goes through a breakup. For what it's worth, whatever you got to do, if you can't listen to them same songs that you both loved, whatever it is, get rid of it. Get rid of the visual triggers, the emotional ones, the tactile ones, the let's see, the ones that are associated with your hearing, all of those, just get rid of them. All right. And the next thing is, don't seek any distractions outside of yourself. A lot of people, we want to frolic off after we, break up with someone and just get out there and date again, however that is, whether we're dating on Facebook or online or whatever we're doing. We're trying to find a boo on Instagram, or we're, hollering at everyone in the grocery store, whatever we're doing. We don't need to do that. You need to actually connect with yourself, like look inside yourself, and also connect with the Lord. Take a break and spend time with yourself and spend time with the Lord. There's a lot of things that you will learn about yourself as you reflect on that relationship. And that means that you have to just kind of do new things with yourself. And you get to choose what you do with yourself and by yourself. If that means kind of, going out to a park and walking every day, if that means amping up, some extra reps in the gym, whatever that is, if that means taking up a new hobby, do that with yourself. But these need to be healthy things that you're taking on, not distractions to keep you from acknowledging the pain that you might possibly be in. It's a great time to also tap into and to make more of a concerted effort in the area of self-care and self-love practices. So that means, defining boundaries with people, to take care of your physical well-being as well as your emotional well-being. Like I mentioned, journaling. Maybe you need to get a facial more often. Maybe you need to get a massage. Maybe you need to go to a chiropractor, an acupuncturist, whatever you need to do to take better care of yourself if you feel like you've gotten off that track, or just to do more self-care. And that's just not like a physical thing. That, like I said, that can be journaling, that can be spiritual things, that can be more prayer, that can be more studying, whatever it is that you need to do to take care of yourself. And during this time, also make sure you're evaluating the lessons that you've learned in the relationship. And like I said, evaluate the boundaries, good or bad, what you might need to adjust, and ask yourself what you want the next time. It's so important. What do I want? What did I learn? What did I learn that I didn't like? What did I learn that I really need? Those are all important things that you need to consider and reflect on. So then the next time that a relationship is available to you, you know when to step into it, when to walk into love and not fall into it. The third way that you can grow in a practical way past your breakup is to lean into your village. Remind yourself to never abandon your friends, your family for a relationship. And you need to kind of keep that in check when you're single so that when you're actually in a relationship, you understand how important your support system is. And so you don't just, put them down or put them on the back burner, that you're kind of always nurturing those relationships in and out of relationship seasons. And also when you're single, give extra time to those relationships and those friendships. Give that energy that you can afford. Don't drain yourself, but allow those people to take care of you and for you to give to them and allow them to give to you. The fourth way that you can work through a breakup in a practical way is to start anew, try new things, experiences, places, hobbies, classes, discover new things that bring you joy, or that more deeply connect you to the things that you already knew that bring you joy and fulfillment. Go deeper, dig deeper, and learn, new things about the hobby or the interests that you have. You want to just do these things to make sure that you're kind of like, yourself and you're connecting with yourself. And you can only do that by spending time by yourself, becoming your own best friend, and being without people for a while. And you want to fill yourself up with knowledge and challenge yourself to grow, and ask for new wisdom, through God and through prayer. Ask to tap into new wisdom so that when you're going about, the world, that you are able to discern whether someone is meant to be in your life or not, and what they're bringing, if they actually have pure intentions and they align with you. All of these things, I feel like once you're getting to know yourself much better and you're in this reflective state, that you will elevate your confidence, that you will grow your certainty of self. And it's really beautiful because you will kind of like be out and about a little bit differently. Your energy will be different anyway. Lastly, make sure that you set up new experiences, form new memories, because the old ones will hold you back and not allow you to make new ones. So you need to go out and do new things that redefine, what you enjoy. And you may have to go and do something that you used to do with your old significant other. You may go do that with a new friend, or a cousin or a sister or a brother, and so then you're redefining that memory, and it's not so painful anymore because now it's something that brings you joy, and that's an awesome thing. Don't forget that new experiences will wash away the old and create hope and positivity when imagining the future, and that's a awesome feeling, because then you won't be so heavy when you're reflecting on these old memories, because you've redefined them. And that's awesome and beautiful. Anyway, these are just some practical ways to continue working through your breakup.